Shalom Yashrala. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Chakbarash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule and who taught us this truth, and salutations to Allah Akim, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. All right. The situation recently here in Chicago with WFI, which is Watchmen for Israel, and the Palestinian, protesting on Michigan Avenue. It wasn't a wise thing. All right. They should have been circumspect instead of proud. All right. And they should have been applying the scriptures. Nonetheless, the Lord allowed these things to happen. You see? Because, you can't do anything against this truth, man. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8. For we can do nothing against the truth, but for the truth. You see? And, many videos were popping up, all over social media, especially TikTok. And even like this one Moabite, who had no idea what was going on, never heard of the Hebrew Israelites, but he went in to research it and he made a little clip, what I'm saying? Saying it in Mandarin, basically telling his people what's going down, what's going on, and from that alone, because we know the scriptures, right? Isaiah 16:4. All right, there's going to be a lot of Israelites hiding among Moab, and not only that, but the other nations as well. So this is just getting the truth of Hebrew Israelites out to the open even more, man. All right, becoming mainstream news. I know it's painted with a bad light with WFI, all right? But the sincere, the elect of the nation of Israel, are going to be drawn to the word. They're going to be drawn to the truth and look into it more, okay? So, there's two sides to this thing, man. These guys, they're not using wisdom. They're proud, all right? And not circumspect, not applying the scriptures, you see? So that's on that part of it, you know what I'm saying? It's just not wise. All right. In the book of Matthew, chapter 10, it says, verse 14, and whosoever shall not receive you nor hear your words when ye depart out of that house or city, shake off the dust of your feet. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. Right, so here it is. You see this group of so-called Palestinians, because they're really Ishmael, walking through, where you let's say you camp at, and they're coming deep, and they're angry, and they're thirsty for blood because of what's going on in our land, Israel, Yasharallah. Right, we got these two other heathen nations that don't belong there fighting over that land. Well, the so-called Palestinians, they've lost a lot of lives on their side. That's why they're protesting and marching. And here it is. It's not wise. It's not a wise thing to provoke them, or really to not provoke anybody like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know Apostle Gabar said it, some time ago, months or maybe last year. Basically, we're here to teach the word. We're here to win souls, all right, to wake up the elect of the nation of Israel, to bring out the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all right, not taunt or provoke people walking by, all right. And what I mean by that is like talking shit to them and singling them out, to get a reaction out of them, because for some people it might be funny, all right. But no, this is serious business. We're about our Father's business. We're here to get the elect, man. All right, to present our bodies as a living sacrifice, to wake up the elect of the nation of Israel, man. All right, this is not a show or some kind of a game show, or you know what I mean, or a hangout. This is not that. You see? So we got to be using wisdom. We got to remember why we're out here in the first place. All right? It's to wake up the elect, And like I said, this, it has like a negative light to it because, all over social media as black Hebrew Israelites, and we're not black, right? Versus the Palestinians, and all this nonsense. But hey, Great Millstone is not a part of that. You know what I'm saying? That group, WFI, we're not affiliated with them. We have no part with them. All right. We rebuke everybody, man. We're the camp that's known to rebuke everybody. All right? Because we're serious about this. You see? And we're rebuking people so that they get right, man. Because really, the rebuke's coming from the Lord, man. All right? The Lord's speaking through his prophets. You see? But this is back in Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Here it is. You see something coming, all right, down the street, which, is going to interrupt the spirit. It's going to, basically slow down, our purpose, of teaching and all. So the wise thing to do is to close camp and move to another location, even if it's for that day. Move to another location, another area, all right, and teach. We're not glued to one spot, man. We got to follow the Spirit. You see, and the Spirit sometimes wants you to move locations, all right? Sometimes that location that you're at is done and over with. That's it. And the Spirit wants you to go somewhere else. You see? So you dust your feet and you keep it moving, man. All right? Because, our goal here is the ministry, man, to push this word. Not to be prideful and provoke, fucking heathens. All right? Telling them that, that's our land and all that. You see? What battle, what are you going to win out of that, man? You see? No, man, we're here looking for the elect, and that's what we're here to do, is to do this work. Not hinder the work, not slow it down by provoking heathens and get into altercations with them. And yeah, and the Palestinians that were protesting, they attacked first. All right, we saw that. Okay? But you gotta be wise about it, man, and you gotta apply the scriptures. You see, like hold on, it's like the apostles, right, in the book of Acts, all right, where they were beaten for the truth, for teaching the truth. You see, and they counted themselves all worthy for getting beaten for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. They didn't fight back. They just took it, And that's one example, you see? But this is my example that I always think of and go to, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, my sins are ever before me, man. I'll just tell you like that. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to get carnal. You don't want to think carnal. All right? So whenever bad thoughts like that come into my mind, I think of Yahweh Shai, man. I think about pausing and thinking of scriptures, reading scriptures in my head out loud, or going right to the scriptures and pulling up the precept and reading it, But this right here is like seared into my mind, man. All right, because this cuts me every time I read it. You see. This is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 21. For hereunto were ye were called. For even hereunto were ye called. Because Mashiach, which is anointed, Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai also suffered for us, leaving us an example that ye should follow his steps, who did no sin, neither was guile found in his mouth. Guile is deceit or treachery. Okay? Verse 23, and this is the point. This is heavy right here. Listen. Verse 23. Who, when he was reviled not again. When he suffered, he threatened not, but committed himself to him that judgeth righteously, man. All right. That's what Yahushua did. You know. And Yahushua was Abba Yahweh's delight. Daily his delight. Do you understand? And that's what we're trying to be, man. I'm trying to be the Father's delight too. You know what I mean? And this is the way, is walking like Yahushua did. All right? And so that's why we got to use and apply wisdom. All right? We can't just know these scriptures. We can't just read these scriptures. We have to apply them every day. All right? And especially when you're by yourself. You see? So constantly be praying to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You know, stay prayed up. All right? Pray without ceasing. You see? Because that's going to help you in this walk. All right? Walking and talking with the Lord. Okay? Don't be a Saturday, Israelite, or a weekend Israelite. You know what I mean? Be an Israelite every day. You know? Because the Lord sees, and the Lord's with you, man. All right? Remember these things. The Lord, Yahushua say he's going to be with us always, even unto the end. Okay? So think of that, man. Think of what Yahushua would do. You know, these dumb ass Christians would have their little bands, their wristbands, WWJD and all that stuff. No, but really think about it. What would Yahushua do? You know? These thoughts should come, should pop into your mind, because wisdom shall meet you in every thought. You know? That's why it's important, all right, for us to be in these scriptures daily. You know, this is our life here. All right. This is Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, right? Circumspectly mean like your head's on a swivel. You're constantly looking everywhere, all around. All right. You're noticing everything. All right. Not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. You see? Because these are some bad days here, man. You know? Here it is, we're at the end of the Gentiles, the end of Esau, Edom's kingdom. And even Esau knows he has but a short time. So what does Revelation tell us? That he's going to come down with great wrath. You see? And shit like this that's popping off with WFI. All right? What is Esau going to do about that? He's going to categorize us all as one. All the Hebrew Israelite groups. You know what I mean? And that's how he's trying to control the narrative. But again, all this is cool, man. You know what I mean? Because this is the will of the Lord. The Lord allowed these things to happen. All right? There's going to be people waking up from this. All right? And finding the truth. All right? And everyone else is going to get condemned. And it's only going to push prophecy, out more. You know what I mean? Like to come to pass, that is. Okay? Because, hey, they're going to make their move. Remember, 1 Peter 4:17, the judgment must begin at the house of God. And if it first begin at us, let me get that real quick so I don't butcher it. 1 Peter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of God, which is us Israelites, man, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American Indians, all right? We are the 12 tribes of Israel, and also including the speckled bird, Israelite foreigners, Israelites that look like the other nations, all right? Because we've been scattered among all the other heathens, So our people are going to look like that, Even there's going to be Israelites that look Chinese and Japanese and even Huish, small cap. Okay? There's going to be Israelites that look like Edomites. Alright? There's going to be Israelites that look like every nation under the earth, man. I mean, under the sun, that is. Not under the earth. Slip of the tongue. Under the sun. Okay? But nonetheless, here in America, the 12 tribes collectively are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. Alright? And Esau knows, and he's going to come down with great wrath. Alright? He's not going to be sparing anybody. You see? And this is good because the scripture says he's going to do this. He's going to make his move. All right? But we have nothing to worry about. We want these things to happen. You see? Because it's bringing us closer and closer to the kingdom. All right? And we don't need to be afraid. All right? we don't need to fear or be a coward, okay? Because the Lord didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of love and of let me get that real quick. I don't want to butcher that. To second Timothy, 1 second. 1:7. For the Most High hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. And when you go into that word fear, all right, that He didn't give us the spirit of fear is to be a coward. All right. No, we gotta be brave and be courageous in this thing, man. Stand firm for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and the laws that were given to us, man. All right, because hey, like the elder brother Benji always says, this ain't 70 A.D., man. This is when we win. All right, this is where Yahweh Bashim Yahushai steps in and delivers His elect, man. So that's why we rejoice in these things, man, that are coming to pass. All right? Because all these things that are written, hey, we're about to see them with our own eyes come to pass. Okay? When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Lord's going to lift up a standard against him, man. All right? And us waiting on the Lord, because we're not taking matters into our own hands, okay? If we need to defend ourselves, that's one thing. All right? We will defend ourselves. All right? But hey, as much as we can, we're going to use wisdom and avoid carnal fights and all that stuff. All right. If a guy just wants to sit there and argue, we're going to dismiss him and send him up on the street. All right. We don't need to go back and forth with dumbass niggas, man. You understand? And the best thing is to just keep bringing out scriptures, man. All right. And pray to the Lord, all right, to rebuke this demon that's before you. You see? Be spiritual. You don't need to do any hollering or huffing and puffing with some dumbass nigga, man. Or a fucking heathen at that. You see? Remember, what we're here to do is to teach Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, to magnify the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, all right, to wake up the elect. You see? Provoking and end up getting into fights with people. All right. That right there just closes up the camp. All right. That shuts down edification. You see? And again, that's why we got to constantly remember why we're out here, man. All right. The Lord commanded us, all right, to bid our people to the marriage. You see? And that's what we got to focus on, is bringing out this truth, man. All right. This is back in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 17 now. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And that's what the will of the Lord is to bring this word out, man. The Lord's going to do everything else. The Lord's going to handle all things, man. All right? Because it's already written. You see? What we have to do is be wise, be an example. Especially if you're a man of position. You know what I'm saying? With brothers under you, they're looking at you, what you're doing, how you're handling the situation. You see? And that's why we have to be that example, just like Yahushai left us, man. All right, what would Yahushai do? What did Yahushai do? You see? And that's what we have to be mindful of, man. Hey, because pride, like these guys, hey, that's all ultimately going to bring you to a fall. But this is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So before you get destroyed, people are going to be proud as hell, man. All right? And that haughty spirit, you're going to fall, tumble right into that pit, man. The Lord's going to judge your ass. You see? Especially, these camps with these bogus ass leaders, right? Because how the ruler of the people is, that's how the people are going to be. If your camp head is disorderly, all right, proud, you see, not walking in wisdom, not applying the scriptures, that's how your men are going to be, man. All right. And what typically happens is when that head goes down, hey, that little weak ass flock, they scatter, man. You see? They scattered, man. Because ultimately it wasn't of the Lord. Alright? That's why you can't creep up another way, man. Because the Lord's not dealing with that. The Lord is not dealing with that. You see? And that's why here at Great Millstone, we say we got 100% truth, man. Because the Lord truly, indeed, is dealing with Great Millstone, man. Starting with the Apostle Tahar on down. All right, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash is dealing with Great Millstone, man. All right, the true leaders of all Israel today, man. You see? So, and there's one more to end it. But Proverbs 11, chapter 11, verse 30, the fruit of the righteous is a tree of life. And he that winneth souls is wise, man. All right? Because a wise man's gonna be applying these scriptures, all right? Following the blueprint. And the Lord's going to give him the increase, all right? Because what we're gathered by this word, you see? There's Great Millstone camps all over the earth, man. All right? And this ain't a thing to be, I'm not saying this boasting or being proud, all right? I'm just telling you what it is, all right? Here it is. Our apostles have been laboring for decades, man. All right, and because of their hard labor and pushing this word out to the four corners of the earth, hey, there's GMS camps all around the world in different continents, man, different countries. All right, in different languages, brothers are waking up because it's 100% truth, man. And with that, I hope this lesson was edifying and exhorting. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash. Double honors to the apostles and others, Great Millstone, who rule well and tells us truth, and salutations to the Akim, preaching this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom and Kwam Yasharallah.